Hola chicos, ¿cómo están? Mi nombre es Claudio Piña y sean todos bienvenidos a un nuevo capítulo más de Batman The Telltale Series. Antes de iniciar, por supuesto, primero quiero agradecer a todas las personas que ven y apoyan mis gameplays. Chicos, de verdad, pero muchas gracias por el apoyo. No solamente, por supuesto, en mi canal principal, sino que mi canal secundario. Así que amigos, sin decir más, vamos a comenzar. Vamos a esperar que se carguen los datos. Igual ha pasado como 11 días de que no he jugado esta entrega más que nada, ya que he estado jugando otras. Ha pasado rato, así que vamos a continuar con esta historia que la verdad le tenía bastantes ganitas, ¿saben amigos? Bastantes ganitas. Bien amigos, vamos entonces a jugar la edición clásica. Perfecto, y vamos a continuar con el episodio número 1. A ver, si me disculpan, estoy viendo un poco. No. Ahí está. Vamos a continuarlo, estaba un poco perdido, disculpen. Vamos a esperar. De verdad, hace rato que quería volver a jugar Batman, pero como dije, he jugado otras cosas de forma privada, he grabado otras, entonces he estado, la verdad, un poco ocupado, además de, obvio, el trabajo, que de verdad está muy complejo, sí. Pero los tiempos no están a mi favor, chicos, últimamente.
It's me.
Así que esta parte la vimos, ¿ah? Ya, no importa, chicos, no lo recuerdo. Carajo. No importa. Episodio 1. Ah, sí, esta parte parece que sí, amigos. Ya no importa. Reino de las sombras. Uf.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their way in, with break-in and entry incidents up 40% over last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. But thanks to the efforts of the Batman, the stolen items were returned.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Allegations that Dent may have actually been involved in the break-in. Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
And in other news, we're now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning in there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to breathe in any of that tar black smoke.
And one mobster's murder caused quite a headache for commuters this morning. The body of Falcone family capo Louis Pistachio Garmone.
Pirata no se puede apagar, amigos. A ver. Informes de prensa. Comprobar los informes de prensa. A ver. El fiscal Den pone presión en el alcalde para que condene a los justicieros. Harvey Dent, fiscal distrito de Gotham, le pide a la oficina del alcalde que haga frente públicamente a la oleada de acciones de justicieros que asolan las calles. El alcalde Hill no puede esperar que la oficina del fiscal de distrito procese los casos siguiendo otro criterio distinto a la ley, dijo Dent durante la rueda de prensa del ayuntamiento. Den ha adoptado una posición firme contra los justicieros de Gotham, desde el repunte en tiroteos por parte de ciudadanos hasta el superhéroe con traje, Batman. Den disfruta actualmente de gran popularidad debido a que tiene uno de los índices con trabajos pendientes sobre criminalidad más bajos del estado. Su innovador programa de asistencia a las víctimas fue parte de la plataforma que le llevó a su reciente reelección después de convertirse en el fiscal del distrito más joven de Gotham con tan solo 26 años. Teniente de la policía elegido para liderar cuerpo especial. El comisario Peter Krogan del DPCC eligió al teniente Gordon para encabezar un cuerpo especial después de que la tasa de criminales en los bajos mundos de Gotham presentó un incremento alarmante recientemente. Tobito ahí dando su presencia, carajo. El teniente Gordon insistió hoy en una rueda de prensa que estamos conscientes de los elementos malvados que están apareciendo y movilizándose en masa por nuestra ciudad. En estos momentos son desconocidos, pero no han pasado desapercibidos. Les encontraremos. Gordon se ganó una baja honrosa de la infantería de Marina de los Estados Unidos antes de unirse al DPGC y desde entonces ha subido de rango rápidamente. Ha dicho varias veces que la Marina le convirtió en el hombre que es. Las empresas Wayne financian el reemplazo del centro psiquiátrico Arkham. La rama caritativa de la empresa Wayne, dirigida por Robert y Regina Sellerbach, ha anunciado el financiamiento de un nuevo hospital psiquiátrico para reemplazar al obsoleto centro psiquiátrico Arkham. Durante años, el centro psiquiátrico ha generado titulares por sus acercamientos inhumanos en el tratamiento de los pacientes y la violencia, muchas veces mortal, de los prisioneros que están. Pero pronto dejará de ser un problema. El hospital en memoria de Thomas y Martha, como se la ha llamado, ofrecerá una mezcla de confinamiento de máxima seguridad con prácticas de cuidado de la salud mental modernas para curar realmente a aquellos que están sufriendo. Hay ambiciosos planes en marcha para transferir a todos los reclusos de Arkham tan pronto como la construcción esté finalizada y se haya implementando un programa crítico de rehabilitación y liberación. Okay. Interesante esto que aparezcan ciertas cosas para poder leer. Me gusta eso, amigos. Me gusta eso. No sé cómo bajarle el volumen a esto porque esto igual me molesta, chicos. Pero como las noticias, saben, claro. Leer la galería de villanos. A ver. Mira tú, a ver. Thomas y Martha Wayne, fallecidos, fundadores de empresas Wayne. Mis padres trabajaban sin descanso por ayudar a los menos afortunados de Gotham City, hasta que un hombre llamado Joe Hill les disparó en el callejón del crimen. He encomendado mi vida a liberar a esta ciudad de la corrupción en su memoria. Alfred Pennyworth, mayordomo de la familia Wayne, mi fiel paciente, siempre solicito Alfred. Es mi arma secreta y me as en la manga para poder seguir haciendo. Lo hago noche tras noche, a pesar de sus continuas protestas. Sin él todo se derrumbaría de un día para otro. Harvey Dent, fiscal del distrito de Gotham City, candidato a la alcaldía. Uno de mis viejos amigos. Tiene muchas buenas ideas sobre cómo salvar Gotham, pero su ego siempre lo mete en problemas. Pese a todo, es difícil argumentar contra su impecable historial como fiscal, el mejor de Gotham en 50 años. Hamilton Hill, alcalde de Gotham City, prueba A de todo lo que está mal en esta ciudad, corrupta y podrida hasta la médula. Su administración debería llegar a su fin con las próximas elecciones. Ladrona gata. Crímenes, asalto, hurto menor. Nueva criminal en la escena relacionada con varios allanamientos. Es efectiva y no deja muchas pistas. Actualmente el DPGC no tiene pistas. Ojalá supiera más sobre ella. Oswald Colbert, alias Pingüino. What? Crímenes, tráfico de armas, combates de boxeo ilegales, tenencia de bienes robados. Era un amigo de la infancia, el pingüino, no me la creo. Pero ahora es casi un extraño para mí. Como en mi caso, su familia se desmoronó aquí, en Gotham. Se fue a un internado de Inglaterra. Fue cuando tomamos diferentes caminos. Al parecer el crimen lo sedujo y ahora es lo que se dedica. En las 2 últimas décadas se ha ganado un amplio historial delictivo y un apodo de los más extraños, pingüino. ¿Qué pasó? Caramba. James Gordon, teniente, unidad de delitos graves del DPGC. Asociados, Bárbara Gordon, hija. Policía de manual, una fuente confiable y segura de información. Es un hombre de familia, poco propenso a tomar riesgos necesarios en las calles. Vicky Vale, periodista de investigación del Gotham Gazette, una de las periodistas de Gazette más ambiciosas y competentes. He leído sus reportajes. Algunos pueden ser un poco sensacionalistas, pero su pasión por la verdad es incuestionable. Lleva bastante tiempo con el periódico y es muy polivalente. Otros matarían por tener acceso a los informes a los que tiene acceso. Puede que tenga más información sobre lo que ocurre en Gotham que yo. Un día quizá necesite descubrir qué sabe. Ahí está el invitado no deseado del capítulo anterior. Carmine Falcone, propietario del Sky Club, capo de la familia Falcone. Es la peor clase de gángster, la que intenta mezclarse con la alta sociedad. Parece que está metido en todo: contrabando, bienes inmuebles, soborno, fraude. Podrían meterlo en prisión, pero saldría al día siguiente. Podría acabar con una de sus operaciones, pero en su lugar aparecerían 2 más. Su imperio es enorme y tiene muchas capas. Hay que encontrar pruebas sólidas y válidas para condenarlo. Gotham City, población 10 millones. Esta ciudad es una criatura viviente. Nunca deja de crecer, tanto a lo ancho como a lo alto. La gente que habita aquí son sobrevivientes, tienen que serlo y se merecen algo mejor que esta corrupción que infecta el lugar. Y eso que vive en Estados Unidos, what the fuck. Centro Psiquiátrico Arkham, fundado en noviembre de 1921, el único hospital psiquiátrico de máxima seguridad de Gotham City, por ahora. Obsoleto en el sentido más amplio de la palabra. El edificio se está desmoronando, el equipo es anticuado y la metodología que emplea el personal deja mucho que desear. Cuando el hospital en memoria de Thomas y Martha Wayne abra sus puertas, estos pacientes podrán contar al fin con el tratamiento que necesitan. Empresas Wayne, fundadas en 1870, hoy estoy re bien, chicos, lo siento. Corporación multinacional fundada por mis antepasados, dedicada a todo tipo de producción y finanzas. Heredé de mi padre una mayoría de sus acciones, pero no participo en sus operaciones cotidianas. Sin embargo, sus recursos de I+D me resultaron de gran ayuda para mis intereses privados. Ya hay nada más, chicos. Okay. Hay que estar pendiente del códice. Ok, a ver, ahí ya vimos. Eso no hay más cosas que ver. A ver, puerto de datos. A ver.
The back computer should be able to read whatever data is on that stolen drive.
Ah, ya comprendo. Y nada más acá. No. Y aquí, a ver. Y nada más así, además del disco duro, no. A ver. Mesa de dispositivos. Y esto, a ver, antes de ir ahí quiero investigar un poquito, a ver, los alrededores y viceversa. A ver. Gancho de repuesto, mirar.
Can't believe I let her take that.
Munición de humo.
Oh, the test run at the mayor's office was a success.
Los tipos patan el territorio.
Should see if I can refine the edge. Could be sharper.
Ok, a ver.
The newest edition can program it to reveal trace elements in a confined space.
Perfecto. Bien, y esto es...
Can deliver a jolt or knock out electricity in the area. I suppose that Catwoman would have preferred the latter.
Ah, lo que tiraba electricidad. Ah, ya vale. A ver, no hay nada más así que yo pueda salir e investigar más. Ah, sí, acá. Ay, carajo, ahí está el batitraje. Ahí está. Examiner.
The suit absorbed most of the damage from that gunshot. I've got to protect my back, even from the police.
Yo pensaba que podíamos mejorar el traje o algo, Literal bien. Capucha, a ver.
Holographic lenses, voice modulation. Wayne Enterprises really outdid themselves with this version.
Ah, es como más tecnológica, no es como tan de plástico, vamos a decir, claro.
Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on
Todavía no puede superar su pasado, amigos. Debe ser duro perder a los padres, chicos. Muy duro. Yo compadezco del
Really
pobre.
fell off a building for this?
O a lo mejor lo que nos va a pasar es un disco duro falso y ella tiene el verdadero, ¿sabes? Carajo, maldita gatúbela. Analiza el disco duro en el baticomputador. ¿Cómo es eso? A ver, veamos. Ya, ojalá tuviera una silla así, carajo. Qué hermoso. Literal.
Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theatre. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
Me gusta
I'm
esta
more at
cueva.
home here than the rest of the house, you know that.
Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume. Did you find out what that cat woman tried to steal?
Well, in the process,
What are we looking at?
let me try a different angle.
Ah, yo pensaba que estaban invadiendo a la base. O algo así, carajo. Usa L para girar el holograma. ¿O en serio? Ay, qué hermoso. ¿Por qué estamos buscando eso? Sí, buena pregunta.
This is a map of the east side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zeller back away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. I would have been tempted to be far less polite. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
Yeah, thanks for the interruption.
And it wasn't for you, Bruce. I was worried I might drink all my good scotch. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. No, I already checked the codex.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
Vamos a ir un
That's not the
poquito
point.
agresivo.
I want criminals to know I'm out there. Batman isn't hiding from anybody.
I was talking about Bruce. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out, Al. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
Sí, esta razón tiene razón.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night, though I'm not partial to heights. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
Ah.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
No es casualidad.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing up, but it's the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Algo pasa acá, chicos, ¿eh? Dale un trofeo. The one that got away. Parque Cobblepot 606. Solo espero que no me secuestren o algo. Ya sería mucho. ¿O no? Literal ya sería mucho.
Where are you, Oz?
Ah, puedo avanzar. Excelente, amigos. A ver, periódico reciente. A ver, vamos a mirar. Se está mirando mucho, ojito. Ojito. Si vamos a dar una limona, seamos buenos, chicos.
Thank you, sir.
Puede ser que a lo mejor se tome su traguito ahí y allá, pero hay que ser buena gente. Barril en llamas, mirad. Sigamos. A ver. Llegaré tarde, nos vemos en la estatua. Os.
There's the statue, but no Oz.
Algo va a pasar acá, ojito. Ojito, amigos. Diga, algo va a pasar acá. Graffiti, mirad, a lo mejor hay algo relacionado a su infancia o algo así, no lo sé, claro. Algún recuerdo o algo, claro. Ah, no había nada. Estoy re bien, no había nada, chicos. Estatua. A ver.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you. Hey, you heard him, man. The hell are you waiting for?
Vamos a ser un poco violentos, chicos.
You're making a mistake.
You already made one coming here. The next one kills you. And him.
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here. Think that'll do?
El cuadrado. Toma.
Stay down! This used to be a nice place. Lowlifes like you don't belong. This is my park! Mine! You hear that? Oh, hey, Bruce. You've got a little, There. Good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh? Besides, someone needed
Vamos a
to
ser
deal
un
with the
poco
rubber
cordiales, chicos.
situation here.
Oh, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
Yeah, it's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
Well, those were better days.
That they were. Yeah. Thought we'd grow up to be kings, I did. Both of us. This city chews right through people.
De verdad eso.
Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential. Now all
No,
I
tiene una
got
cosa.
is this park.
Es silencio.
This flask.
No. Es silencio porque todo lo que dijo tiene como cierta verdad. Sí. Ya estamos
Even though
con
you haven't
cosas.
changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily... Ugh. Wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat.
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, though. A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Y se quiere hacer algo, chicos. pero no sé lo que quiere. La rueda de prensa hospital comenzará pronto. Hay un auto esperando en la parte detrás del parque o delante, no lo sé. Interesante, igual nos faltó revisar algunas cosas, ¿eh? Literal, amigos. Faltó revisar ciertas cosas, pero estuvo bien como impactante, chicos, carajo. Eso sí, este capítulo ha estado un poco lento, ¿ah? No como antes, ¿ah? Un poquito lento. Che, el autito que viene el Bruce. Oye, qué buena.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Bruce!
Buenos
Morning,
días.
everyone.
Vamos a ser generosos, chicos.
Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally
¿Puedes hablar?
insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude.
¿Qué ocurre? Vamos a preguntar al tío, que siempre ocurren
Worse still,
cosas.
those who do
¿Qué
get
pasa?
out, or God forbid escape, are even more
¿Qué
dangerous
pasa?
than before they went in.
Llámame
Arkham
enseguida.
Asylum is a cancer
Lo
on
tengo,
Gotham.
lo haré.
But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. And Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
Vamos a ser...
My parents loved Gotham. They invested their blood, sweat, and tears in this city. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide. With this facility and our next mayor, we change Gotham.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
Dejarlo
I
en
say
pie.
we leave the asylum standing as a reminder that we can do
Exactamente.
better. This time we won't fail those who need us most. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
Leer texto. Urgente.
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime going back years and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
And did
Exacto.
anyone else receive this evidence?
The Globe, the Gazette, we all did. Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
I think you should check your source. Sounds to me like an intern is finally putting their creative writing minor to good use.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later.
Everyone, please, settle down.
Ay, qué raro.
I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Uf, eso es muy peligroso. Ya, eso está un poco peligroso. Yo me hasta me asusté yo, chicos, carajo, que nace otra policía en mi casa, carajo.
Hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
I understand. You're just doing your job, Lieutenant.
Trying to. It's hard to be a cop in this city. Every battle's uphill, in the rain, with skates on.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own.
Voy a preguntar qué
Who
autorizó
authorized
esto.
this?
I know you and the DA are buddy-buddy, but this one came from the top. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself.
Ah, este va a traer
As long as
alcalde.
he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Okay, so you just do whatever Mayor Hill says.
Hill and we have a vested interest to keep things professional. For Gotham's sake. Doesn't mean I like the words whistling through his windpipes. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Tengo que admitirlo, hace de repente se colocan medios pesados. Carajo, que va adentro, chicos, literal. Nunca vi que a Bruce Wayne la policía lo persiguiera.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Bruce. Bruce.
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
Vamos a ser cordiales.
It's not a problem, really.
Ah, Bruce. First the mayor's office, now Wayne Manor. Gotham continues its streak of break-ins.
Yeah, really going for the record, huh?
Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
I appreciate the offer, Miss Vale, but trying to say I'm the good guy here.
Instantly makes you look bad. I get it. So let me say it for you. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran.
Sí, aquí intenciones
Hill wants me
políticas.
out of the picture because with my backing, Harvey wins in a landslide. All signs point to Hill.
You're a kingmaker, Mr. Wayne. And Harvey Dent is Gotham's knight in shining armor just waiting for the crown.
Exacto.
You're the first target on Hill's list. By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
On the
Veamos.
record, then.
Whenever you're ready.
The Wayne family has always been a cornerstone of Gotham. We have never had and never will have connections to organized crime.
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear. You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
Espero que no le pase nada, carajo. Ya sería como
I
mucho.
hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family... We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'...
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Carajo, amigos. Llevamos 42 minutos, no sé cuántos capítulos la verdad tendrá este Batman, claro. No lo sé. Me mataré ahí. De verdad que no lo sé, amigos.
A warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning?
You tell me.
Shh, come on, keep it down. Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this, I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it.
Me
You
lo
owe me an
debes.
And
explanation.
I will get you one, straight from Mayor Hill's mouth. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
It's gotta be politically motivated. Hill can't match your fundraising, so he's trying to take out your biggest donor.
I don't know. This is a new low, even for Hill. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
We need to fight back. Hill cannot get away with this.
It may not be a war we can win.
The city will be behind you, Harvey, just like I am.
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry. I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
Oye, ¿y ese golpe en el ojo? What the fuck?
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selena.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Vamos a
I'm Bruce
presentarnos.
So you are.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle. It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right, sorry.
Selena's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker
Vamos a ser
tour
cordiales,
buses
chicos.
around
Vamos a ser
town.
cordiales.
So, Miss Kyle, what brings you to Gotham?
Business.
Well, let's just hope she stays after what happened last night.
I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
Well, I sure hope whatever he took wasn't too valuable.
Actually, it was.
It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
Maybe it's time to find a new job.
I don't need career advice from you, Mr. Wayne. Not all of us were born with trust funds and multi-billion-dollar corporations.
Hey, go easy
Podríamos
on Bruce.
contratarla, chicos, ¿o no?
Not his fault he was born rich and good-looking.
At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
Parece que ya es Gatura, los amigos, carajo.
Nice to meet the real you.
Likewise.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
Vamos a ser un poquito más.
It's not the first time a man's hit me.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're... Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you... Why take the risk?
I think you know enough already. The rest is my secret.
And here I was thinking we were starting to get somewhere. How disappointing. You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
As I recall, you took something from me, too. Hope you're getting some use out of that grappling gun.
I'm more interested in how I can use you. These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
Not possible.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address, now.
No, give me the drive.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust. I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact, he'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Uf, carajo amigos, se pasó volando el tiempo. Espero poder colocarlo en pausa o algo, chicos, carajo. Se me pasó volando. De verdad, segunda que no jugaba y quería avanzar bastante en la historia.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
Ya amigos, yo creo que analizando de mejor manera, vamos a dejar en pausa esto. Y viendo el tiempo de grabación que se me pasó volando, llevamos casi 52 minutos. Vamos a dejar hasta acá este nuevo capítulo de Batman The Telltale Series. Amigos, espero que les haya gustado este segundo capítulo. Los voy a estar esperando, por supuesto, no lo sé, en el último episodio, porque no sé cuántos episodios tendrá esta primera parte. Así que chicos, por favor suscríbanse, denle me gusta en YouTube. Nos vamos a estar viendo, por supuesto, en el próximo episodio, que la verdad se está colocando bastante, pero bastante bueno. Así que chicos, cuídense. Adiós.